Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess. I'm so glad that you guys are joining me because we are going to be doing monthly calendar setups today. I actually grabbed the wrong planner. Okay, no, I had a reason for grabbing it, but we're doing it for April. I'm going to be using the Everybody's Business in my social media, and then we're using the color story this is the big color story in my catch-all. And what I'm going to be doing is, instead of using like boxes from the sticker books, I am going to be creating boxes using mild liners or maybe even like Tombow markers, just kind of depending on what I have and like what kind of looks best with the colors. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all of my mild liners. I have a few that are not in here, but I will make sure that I grab those as well. And I'm really just kind of going to be looking at like what color is going to be coordinating best with the sticker books. So we're definitely not going to be using all of these. I'm also going to grab my little pen holder, because I'm just going to stick them all in there. It'll just be so much easier for me. And no, there's not enough room for all of them in here. So Mildliner has released like 25 colors. And yes, I have all 25 of the colors. I love these markers so much. So that's kind of like the reason for it. And I feel like I use them so often. Like I have designated colors that I use in my reading journal, and then I really like pairing them in my daily. I like using them just to kind of like highlight notes and stuff, and just like even my regular planner, like for work, I really like using them there as well. I think that is all. All right. Sorry. Okay, so I mentioned Everybody's Business and Color Story. For my new viewers, by the way, welcome. I'm glad that you guys are joining me. And for my returning viewers, welcome back. So I will, holy moly, my brain. Okay, so let me kind of explain. So I have my catch-all monthly calendar that will be done. I have to kind of look at what is in view shot. And then I have my social media. And these are no, hold on, wait a minute. Here's my catch-all. Here's my social media. This first one was my pre-planner. Those are the only discbound planners that I am using in April. I have decided, if you saw my wellness chat video from the other day, I actually decided to take the wellness out, and I'm going to be using my Dot Grid journal for wellness. I am going to be doing a setup in my Dot Grid journal, and just for kind of like reference, I'm like trying to go back to find. So this is normally what I do is I have a monthly calendar. I have a reflection page that I fill out at the end of the month. And then I have a dashboard page. But what I'm going to be doing for April is I'm going to have these two pages. I'm going to have the dashboard. I'm going to have a self-care bingo. And then I'm thinking about throwing in like 2 other pages for related to a monthly, but I'm not sure yet what. And I'm probably even gonna like switch out the self-care bingo and the monthly dashboard, or maybe I'll do like self-care bingo and then like a 1 line a day, and then have the monthly dashboard go on this page, so that way the first can be opposite of it. Yeah, so I was trying to kind of like plan that out, and that's kind of what I came to. But you will definitely get a video on that. I'm really excited to set that up, by the way. So let me share with you how my monthlies have turned out this month. So this is my catch-all. I liked how it turned out. I thought it was like really cute. And this is my social media. And this is like these pages that I set up and I've actually used. I didn't use the goal page. I'm still going to set it up. I don't know. I need to figure out how to use them and decide if I'm truly going to use them. And then I have these, which I use slightly. But I mean, it's kind of like a work in progress. It's a work in progress. I'm still going to set them up. I'm still going to attempt to use them. We'll see. And then just my regular weekly spreads. All right, so let's go ahead and get started because I'm wasting a lot of time by talking. We are going to start with the catch-all. This one, basically what I'm doing is I am going to be using, where are those florals? I'm going to be using these florals to kind of like decorate around. I may use like some of the smaller ones for certain days, but I'm just going to be using mild liners to actually like do the boxes for days that I have stuff going on. And really a lot of like, I don't even really use my monthly calendar for planning purposes. I honestly just use it because I think it's because I got tired of not setting it up. Okay, so we're definitely going to use this one. I was thinking about this, either like this purple. I feel like I should probably do this on a different page so that way I can compare the colors better. Okay, I really like that one with it. I think this one is going to be 2. Yeah, that's not a good purple for it. And then I have, yeah, these are both different. I also have this one. I think we're definitely going to be using that one. And then green, like I'm kind of looking at, kind of like that green with it, but I also don't really like that green with it. I like that green better. Okay, and then orange is the last color. But yeah, so these are going to be used, perfect. These are going to be used for boxes, and the flowers are going to be used as a decoration. I probably will end up covering this up. So I think let's just go ahead and take some white out. Normally I wouldn't use white out to cover such a big area, but we're going to this time. We're going to start it out by putting these florals right there. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I feel like I need wax paper just because of the fact that I'm wanting to trim this away from the actual calendar. I know that if I don't use wax paper, I'm going to end up regretting it. And my goal is to use every single sticker on this page. So I'm just going to put them all on wax paper, and let's actually start with the boxes first. Okay, so we're going to start right here. So basically every Sunday, I try to do a study hall, which is just like a huge planning day for me. So we're going to do that. I have 4 colors, so I think we're going to do 1 color for each day. And I'm still leaving myself room that if I decide to use my monthly calendar for planning purposes, I have room to. Now, the 7th is going to be the only day that is not getting a small box like that. And that one is going to be getting a big box because I have plans with a friend this day. And that will most likely be like at least a good half day just because I'm going to be driving. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take a pen and we're just going to outline the boxes. So what I will be using is a Zebra Sarasa Mark-On. I absolutely love this pen so much. This is the 0.5, but I basically go between using the 0.4 and the 0.5. 0.4 is really nice because it's really super fine tip, and it's like the perfect one to use in my, also say hi to Duke. It is the perfect one to use in my reading journal. Yeah, somebody wants Snuggles right now. At certain points of the morning, Duke gets very, very clingy because he just wants to be near me. He just wants to have Snuggles. I feel like his anxiety is also higher in the morning, and I think that that's why. He was doing this yesterday morning after I had started work, and it was like, come on, cat, I need you to not be so clingy. This is not a good time for it. Okay, Duke. Okay, oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and put the flowers on. I feel like that there's going to be other things going on this month, but I don't know what they are yet. So I don't want to do like too much, especially because if I'm drawing on the mild liner boxes, I'm not going to be able to like move them around. So yeah, so I don't want to do too much. I also don't know. Oh, baby, you can't be up here when I've got my knife out. I also don't know if I want to like remove a part of these stickers. Like I'm kind of looking at this and like, oh, I really like that. I really like how that looks. He's going to keep on trying. He's going to try as much as he possibly can to be able to like snuggle with me. This is, oh my goodness, cat. I'm going to go ahead and trim this. I'm kind of thinking about leaving that there. I feel like I'm also in a position where I could easily be able to remove it potentially later if I decided that I don't want it. We are going to remove the notes. I actually want to use this one. No, I don't want to use that one instead. I want to use this one. Again, I think I'm going to leave that right there. Or maybe not. Let's use a red because I don't have a red yet. And this red one, I'm 100% cutting as close as I possibly can. I will have to clean that up just a little bit, but that is going to go right there also. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and remove this piece. I think we're going to leave that right there. Okay, yeah, so here's my problem. I don't know what is going on this week or this month. Like, I just don't. I know that I have, like, my things on Sunday. April is like a complete mystery to me. There is, God, there's stuff that I need to get done. Like there's stuff that I need to get done in terms of like planning. Like I'm going to need to purchase airplane tickets by a certain time. I'm going to need to start looking for an Airbnb. So maybe what I'll do is I will use this to kind of like help me like track when I'm meeting certain goals of my trip planning. So for context, we are planning a trip in, I say we, like, I'm not the only one doing it. I am planning a trip in June to take my son to New York. And super, super excited about it. But obviously there's a lot to do for a trip like that. So like right now, what I'm doing is I started a notebook where I can be able to like write down certain things that I need to do, and just kind of here. So basically writing down like places that we decide to visit, hotel information. I feel like I missed some. Here we go. My budget, travel information. This could be for like anything, and then everything else is going to be like pre-planning pages. And I'm also going to use a portion of it to actually document our trip. So yeah, so that's something that I definitely have to focus on in April, because of the fact that trip is in June. Like it's coming up. Duke is driving me crazy right now, by the way. So yeah, I may end up kind of doing like a, like using my monthly calendar to track my progress. But I'm not gonna put anything in just yet. I also had another idea, and I'm gonna have to grab my phone for this one. I think I'm also going to use the monthly calendar for when I have my book club dates. I don't know why that I haven't done that before, but I really like that idea. Duke is like, you won't let me snuggle with you, so I'm gonna chew on a box. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I have two more. I'm just going to put them like right up here. We're gonna put this one like right there. Okay, I ended up cutting the paper, but that's okay. And then I'm going to trim off only the portion of the flower, because the green gets to stay in the calendar. That way it'll kind of coordinate with like what I've done with the rest of it. And then we have one more to use. So yay, I got to use all of them. It makes me happy. I may kind of look back through my stickers and see if I have any more of those flowers, just because I do have a little space right there, but that's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and add my book club dates. Those are all on Wednesdays. So we have one on April 10th, and I want to make sure that I'm kind of like using different colors than what I already have. So we're going to do April 10th. And then I have one on April 24th. I think April 24th, we are going to use a purple. So super, super simple, but I really like how it looks with the Mildliner boxes. All right, and then, yeah, and then as other things come up during the month, I will go ahead and add them, but we're gonna leave it, we're gonna leave this one just like that. So let's add it back here. And before I do that, since I'm using a horizontal undated, I'm not using the calendar portion of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue those two together. And to do that, I'm just using the Tombow adhesive. Because the monthly calendar initially came from a vertical planner. Oh, that is empty. Okay, I had to get a new one because it ran out. So I'm just gonna go around the edges. I will also have to purchase some more of my adhesive. There's a brand that a friend uses, and I think I'm going to try that. Just because I believe that it's like relatively cheaper than what the Tombow is. But I'm really curious to see what that one is like and if I'll like it. I am kind of a little picky. Like with the Tombow, I use the dots adhesive and not the permanent adhesive. They're both permanent tape, but the dots adhesive is very different in the fact that it glides a lot smoother. It may not be like it may not be as permanent as what the regular permanent is, but it definitely feels permanent. All right, so there we go. We're done with this one. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to my social media. Now we are gonna go ahead and do my social media, which means that we're doing the calendar, we are doing the dashboard, and we're going to do the goals and the things to follow up on page. And I also lost my, oh no, I did not lose it. I thought I lost my Tombow for a second. This video is actually being recorded in 2 parts. So if things seem a little choppy, I do apologize, but that's basically the reason why. We are gonna start with this, with the calendar first. The way that I do the calendar is the days are purely left functional, and I'll decorate outside of it, and I'll decorate maybe up here and up here. I'm not gonna do a ton of decorations for this. I'm just gonna keep it functional. I'm even thinking about using this as maybe like a lists or ideas sort of page. So the Everybody's Business, it is a super functional sticker book. This is what we are going to use, but obviously I want to do something fun with it, right? So I'm just kind of looking to see. All right, I have an idea. So I think first of all, we are going to take this today's schedule sticker. And basically this is going to be like what I hope to do, whether it's the morning or the afternoon. It's not necessarily like specific for one day, but it's in general. And then I am going to also I think I saw them right here. I was thinking about taking one of these and pairing it with it too. So this one is going to go right here. And then this one is going to go right there, but I intentionally want it to cover up some things. Baseball has officially started. Happy first day of baseball to everybody who celebrates. It's my favorite sport of the season. I'm not like a football fan or a hockey or a baseball, like honestly, or not baseball, hockey, basketball, football. Nope. I am a strictly baseball only. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take these and we're going to put them in these days. But I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do like a rainbow sort of thing. So I'll probably end up speeding through this part of it just because this is really just a lot of me putting dots down. So that was relatively simple. Now I think I'm just going to find like some decorative stickers. See, like I know that I've got these, and I think we can kind of like make it fun with some of these. We'll do some layering. And let's see if there's anything else. Like I think I want to kind of use like these little decorative as well. There has been a lot of home runs hit in baseball today. I'm so excited for baseball, that baseball is back. I'm going to put this make every day count. And I was kind of thinking that I could be able to do a check it off for like month end stuff. So this will be one that I'm going to cut the sticker in half. And this is going to be where I can be able to kind of write down this is stuff that needs to be done before the end of the month. And then I can make sure that it all gets done. I have to like figure out where. Okay, I will have to trim off just a little bit on the bottom, but that's okay. It's better than how much I was about to have to check off. And I think that is all that I'm going to do on this one. I like it. It allows me to kind of set a routine, set some to-dos, and think this is going to be like beginning of the month to-dos, end of the month to-dos. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the dashboard. So the dashboard, I think this is where I'm going to be bringing in a lot of the mild liners. So I want to have monthly goals. And I think what I have decided is I'm not going to be using like a ton of boxes from this one, mainly because I kind of want like bigger boxes. But what I was thinking would be really fun is that I use some of these flags and I make my own boxes. I don't think that this one has, like monthly goals or kind of decorative stickers, like word stickers for that. So what I'm going to do instead, as I've got all of these stickers on my fingers, I'm going to white out the monthly goals up there. Maybe I'll put like a decorative sticker up there. And we're going to do, this is where I'm going to write in monthly goals. And then I'm going to do some boxes. So in terms of colors, I have to kind of figure out like what colors are going to go best. And I think this page will be a good one for me to kind of like compare the colors. Actually, I think I should use the dots. I think the dots is going to be the best one. All right, I know that I'm not going to have a ton of colors that are really going to match. I'm kind of leaning towards like, yeah, see, that's almost too light. But then I feel like this yellow, it's too bright. Maybe we go the route of doing Tombows. So in here, I have the Tombow markers. Even these are like really, really iffy. Okay, I think the best bet is going to be my Crayola Super Tip. Okay, I think that's a good batch of colors. I'm gonna do this very similar to how I did the boxes for the for my catch-all. So this one, I want a box to be able to write goal number 1. And I want a box to be able to write goal number 2. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie these goals tie them to these goals right here. That way it will allow me to use it better. And I'm not going to wait until the month starts to set those goals. I am setting those goals probably today. I think that's what I'm actually going to make, like one of my goals. Let me see how many times I can say the word goal in a sentence. But I think one of my goals for today is going to be to actually go ahead and prep. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go ahead and take this together. That way I'm not dealing with as many pieces of paper lying around. Yeah, I'm like, I'm getting like notification after notification after notification of baseball. I probably need to turn those off. It's amusing though, honestly. I love it. Okay, so this one can be able to be put off to the side. And like I couldn't find my pen for a second, and I don't know if maybe I took it to my work desk or if it just rolled off my desk somewhere. But I'm gonna go ahead and outline these just because I love the look of the highlighter boxes, whether you're using mild liners, whether you are using Crayola Super Tips, Tombows, whatever kind of highlighter that you use. If you use them, if I use them, I personally love the look of outlining them. And I was even thinking, like, what if I was to outline these as well? I just really, really like that. So we're gonna do that too. All right, so this one, all that I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna just find like a check it off sticker. Like here, we have this one that says, do all the things. And I'm gonna do the one that is gold because I like that. And I'm going to use the sheet of dots that's in here. we're gonna do like a rainbow for this as well. And then the note to self, I was thinking for this one, a lot of times I like to use quotes for there, but I think I want to do something a little bit different. I am whiting this out. We're gonna use this one that says Dream Big. And I'm basically going to use this as like a header for a box. I don't quite know what I'm going to use this box for, but it will be used for something. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to do this around it, and I kind of do. Whoops. Okay, well, I'm doing a really bad job of that. Okay, it doesn't look as good as what it could, but that's okay. That one looks rough. And I think I want to add in something else. I was kind of thinking like putting this right there. And then I am going to go around this sticker. I'm also going to go around this one as well. I'm not going to go around the inside just because I don't trust myself to really do it neatly. Okay, so now this one is done. Oh, wait, actually it's not. This, I had this idea last time that I was going to use these as habit trackers, and then admittedly, I kind of forgot about it. So we're going to try that again, because eventually I will not forget about using it for that. So we're going to do one for YouTube. We're going to do one for Instagram. And I think I need to get my butt posting on TikTok. I keep saying it, so let's make myself do it. Let's see how this works. It's not going to work. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, so those are my habit trackers for posting. This page, I'm going to call this page done. I'm keeping it super simple. And now we are doing this page. So this page, I need to like figure out what are my priorities. First of all, I think it's time to put away all of these mild liners. Okay, I'm like, let's get those out of my way. So normally what I would do is I would cover this up with a box. I think I can do that again, but I'm definitely going to have to get really, really creative. So I'm taking this box, it's the today's schedule, because we're not using it as such, and we're gonna put it right here. I kind of wish that there was like two of the same color, so then that way I could be able to double them up, but that's okay. Because now what I want to do is, see, I wish that there was like legitimately big boxes in this. I don't want to necessarily use the check it off. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do these. And I'm gonna kind of do like some little funky box layering rainbow style. I don't know, I like to do things rainbow, so let's see if I have enough of the colors to be able to do that. And this way it kind of covers up those boxes. Okay, so we have enough for 6 of the 7 colors. However, nope. I kind of feel like I need something up there. So how about I feel like that kind of covers it up a little bit without covering it up too much. And then I'm actually going to take this one and we're going to cut it completely in half. And I'm going to use it right here. And we're going to put the other side covering up the PM. And what I will use that for instead is maybe going to be like dividing it in 2 sections. And then what I'm thinking about, I have an idea. So I think what we're going to do here, I'm going to kind of stick with like the rainbow idea that I have been doing. I feel like I should probably sketch this out first, but I'm not going to. So we're going to do thicker. We're going to do long boxes. And then, so I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Probably should have stopped right there. I went down a little too far, so let's just go ahead and cover that up with whiteout. And then we're gonna go a yellow. This one's gonna be a little bit longer. Like maybe I will even do boxes of like different sizes, but I'm gonna kind of stick with like the whole rainbow theme of it. And I think once I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna go down to number 8. I think once I draw the lines, it'll kind of make a little bit more sense of what I'm trying to do with these boxes. And let's go blue. I do worry that some of these boxes are a little small, but I don't know, no matter what, I will make it work and I will use them for something. Okay, so we've got our boxes. Let's go ahead and draw the lines. All right, and then this right here, I kind of want a ginormous quote. Now this is not the exact same colors, but a lot of these colors are very similar. So I think what we are going to do is I'm gonna find a quote that I think will work. And the one that I think I'm gonna do, I've actually already passed it. It's this one that says do what you love. I have plenty of room for it. And yeah, I think the colors coordinate enough. So there we go. We are done with these pages. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of these back while we do the very last page. Or very last 2 pages, actually. Okay, friends, we are back for the 3rd and final cut of trying to put together my monthly calendar. This may be why I don't do these very often, because as you see, it is a process. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep this one super simple. I think earlier I kind of didn't really have like any idea of what I wanted to do, but then I was just kind of thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to draw in some boxes. We're going to go rainbow. But yeah, so I recorded before work. I recorded during lunch. I probably could have finished this if I had just recorded for longer than 30 minutes during lunch, but I thought I was going to need to log off like 15 minutes early today. So I was like, you know what? I'm only going to do 30-minute lunch. And then that didn't happen. And this whole evening was just exhausting. And then when I got home, had dinner, went to record, and my iPad was dead. Which is my fault. I mean, I'm not like, I can't blame anybody else but me, but I just thought it was funny. I'm like, the universe is quite literally against me trying to record this video. And then I told myself, I'm like, I'm just going to let my iPad charge for 30 minutes. And then I basically snuggled with Duke for an hour and 30 minutes while reading. I probably read for like a good 45 minutes of it. So, not complaining, but I just find it very funny. So yeah, we'll do these. This is gonna be a very long video. I'm already gonna apologize now for how long that this video is. But I mean, I really enjoy decorating these. So I've been thinking about like, what planner am I going to use in July? Because the way that my brain works, I need to be able to change things up. And I don't think I want to use the vertical hourly anymore. I actually want to get a vertical lined for my catch-all. And then I'm thinking of going dashboard for social media. I actually ended up switching to dashboard for work for April, and like I was kind of like pre-planning some stuff next week for work, and I'm like, oh, I forgot how much I love the dashboard. Now, granted, my work does not get decorated. One thing I didn't always love about the dashboard was decorating it, because let's see, I was using it for my catch-all, I think. And I would try to get like kind of creative with like scenes and stuff. And there were times that it was very, very tough. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, just because I know that this video is getting long, I'm going to stop talking and I'm just going to like speed it up as I finish these lines. So now we are going to do, I think for this one, I'm just going to take like maybe some, I don't know. I kind of want to just use like some little decorative stickers around. So I think that's what we're going to do. I also want to kind of put like some of these little decorative stickers, not by the colors that I have. But I love how all of these pages, they're just so much rainbow, and it makes me so excited, so excited. Okay, I think the only other like decorative stickers that I can really do for this is gonna be in the very front. Yes. And I think it's these ones. So yeah, let's just use some of these. Like, it kind of seems strange, I know, to be putting these around, but I think it's fun. So that's what we are going with. Let's do this one like right over here. Okay, so I was talking about, oh my goodness. I was talking about something while I was doing that, and then I stopped talking. So then that way I could be able to speed up like a portion of that video. And I was going to go back to that topic, and then I may have forgotten what I was talking about. So, of course. But yeah, I actually have one more video that I'm hoping to record as soon as I'm done with this. I think we're just going to maybe put down, like, I'm just going to kind of go through. I'm going to see if there's any colors that I haven't pulled yet. I haven't done a yellow yet. I'm thinking like after I'm done with this, I am going to go ahead and do the other sheet. And that one, I'm just going to keep them super, super simple. I'm not going to do like anything super complicated. I am just going to just bring in some color, make it fun. Like that's plenty for me. Okay, we have 3 more colors to do, and then we are done. We're gonna kind of put this one like maybe right here. Okay, so for all of my baseball fanatics, did you guys enjoy watching baseball all day today? I mean, I really only watched one game, but since I have the MLB app, I got notifications for like every single game. Not that I can remember what happened, but you know, like I've ding, 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 ding notifications going on, which is fine. But it makes me just so excited for baseball to be back on. Okay, so one more page and then we are done. But then I have to do my weekly spread tomorrow. All right, so this is the things to follow up on, which I think what I'm going to do. So what I did for this past 2 months is I basically like divided it up into like topics. So like one was for the current month, one was for the next month, one was for like Etsy things, and one was for ideas, videos, that sort of thing. And I think what we're gonna do this time is I am going to maybe divide it up in weeks. And I think what's going to be really important is how many weeks do we have in April? Because if it's more than 5, or if it's 5, then I'm kind of like not a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. Perfect. So yeah, I think what we're going to do, we are going to do week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So in that case, I think what we're going to do, I don't know how this color is going to work out. And I'm probably going to have to like bring in like a sticker to go over it because, yeah, I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to do that. And then we're going to do this one. And I'm just bringing in all the colors of the rainbow again. These don't really blend, so that's why it kind of looks really funky. Okay, so the only way, so I'm only going to be able to do, that's the wrong color. That is not a rainbow color. I'm only going to be able to go to blue, which is, that's not a big deal. So what I may do, since it only went to blue, maybe I do color in like the dots purple. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna simply take some of these and we're going to, let's actually use these ones. Yeah, I'm just gonna use these and I'm going to just basically use those for my headers. I am, again, going in rainbow order because why not? Although I know that's not really part of the rainbow, but I decided to use it as part of the rainbow. Although actually, I think what we're gonna do this one, yeah, we're just gonna leave it. Okay, there's one more thing that I would like to do and then I'm officially done. I want to remove that header and I want to use something different instead. So let's white this out. And I was kind of thinking of like something to do with the week because of the fact that I'm going to be using this for each of the weeks. So this one, these are really the only ones that I have. So maybe we just do super fun week, which is not going to fit. So that is not going to work. Actually, you know what I want to do? I know what I want to do. We're going to use this one that says, but first coffee. Okay. And then I don't have like a thicker pen close by. So we're going to go week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. And then my intent is to basically kind of like pre-plan. I can be able to kind of like write down things that like during that current week, I can be able to write down things that I know I'll need to follow up on the previous week or things that I'll need to do in general. Okay, so there we go. We are officially done. This is, let's kind of look at my full April monthly calendar. This is for social media. So we have this, and this will be like start of the week, check it off, and end of the week, check it off. And then my dashboard. Love all the rainbows, and I love the boxes where I used a Crayola super tip to draw it, and then I just went around it in marker or in pen. And then my goals page, and then my weekly to-do page, and then it goes into the month. Let me know what you guys think about this one, and also let me know what you think about my super simple catch-all spread. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Thumbs up, subscribe, click that notification bell, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.